Dun 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 dum 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 dum. Bum bum. Testing, test 1 2 1 2 3. Chat, if you can hear me, could I please get a hammerhead shark in the chat? Chat, if you can hear me, could I please get a hammerhead shark in the chat?
Seeing some hammerheads.
There's so many sharks in the water. Boat go in the water. Passengers never come back. Shark in the water. And with that, we switch over to BAM! I don't have my thing correct. Give me 2 seconds. I didn't realize my thing was incorrect. There we go. Alright, with that, good evening Internet World and Universe, this is OR Ash, and welcome back to Fusion Lab. Yes, welcome back to Fusion Lab once again, you guys. The place where we take things and shove them so hard together that they are physically, forcefully made to share in existence. Anyway. Welcome back, you guys. Today we are just going to be jumping back into working on the giant list of Drazing commissions. And with that, let me see. The current one that we're working on, we started last week, or not last week, the week before last, because last week I was out of town. The week before last's Fusion Lab was the birthday of a Mr. Drazing Dragon, and we started working on his list again. The current fusion that we are working on right now is a 6-part fusion that includes Omega, which is a previous fusion that I made of Dr. Eggman, Ben 10,000, and Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. Then we're tossing in the mix Bowser from Super Mario, Zavok from Sonic, Omega Sis from Mega Man, Sonic the Werehog from Sonic, and Eclipse the Darkling from the Archie Sonic comics. So yeah, we're just going to be doing all that once again. I see that Drazen put a thing in the chat so I can pin it. Thank you so much, Drazen. We did get a sketch. Oh, wait a second. It's Kenum's birthday? Kenum. Wait, what? No. Is it really? I'm going and looking at the patron chat. Knowing him, he would have posted a bunch of memes and stuff about it. I don't see it. Is Kenum even here? Kenum. Is it really his birthday? I'm gonna feel bad. I would have prepared something. I would have drew like a little icon or something for him to put on screen. I feel bad. I'm like searching through a chat to see if there are any birthday messages wise. Because I am going to feel horrible.
It's not my B-Day. Mortal and Splits are just trolling.
God damn you guys. God damn you. Well, thank you for letting me know, Kenum. Mortal, I was thinking of giving you mod status last stream. How dare you? Splix, I have no expectations. But you just lowered what ones that didn't exist. Anyway. Anyway, we're continuing with this big old boy. I want to fix the angle that I have for his leg before moving on to the line art. As everyone knows, my favorite thing to draw is line art. I'd say with as much sarcasm as my being can muster. Hello, Fizz. Welcome. Then a very happy not birthday to you. Unbirthday, if you will. For anyone arriving, wondering what I'm drawing, I have the fusion components listed on the pinned comment in the chat. We're doing a big old 6-part fusion. This was the, technically, birthday gift for Drazen that we started 2 weeks ago. I would have had it done by now, but I was out of town and I didn't have my setup. So I couldn't work. And not working for a week actually kind of fucked with me a lot. For reference, your birthday is the 9th of March. So I did miss it by a couple months, though. I feel bad. Because I know that you've been, like, on the chat and stuff and in the Patreon, I want to say since, like, at least January. I could be wrong. My frame of reference with time is horrendous. Wordle, why do you always just DM me a fucking random Yu-Gi-Oh card? Let's see. I'm trying to fix up this leg because I didn't like the angle of it. And I still don't. Since April. Okay. Can you explain Omega? So the long story short of it, well actually, Drazen, if you want to drop the link to the Tumblr or the wiki, go ahead. But with Omega, the original thing of it was that it was a fusion that I got commissioned by Drazen to do of Ben 10,000, Dr. Eggman, and Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. And then from that, Drazen just kind of like crafted this whole little alternate Omnitrix user with his own lore and everything, named Omega. So yeah. And now there's even like Omega versions of aliens and they're scrambled. He has his own aliens and shit. Also, I just realized this leg isn't equidistant with the other one, so let me fix that. It'd be like that, I think. I believe. How long do I have his leg? Here's a little trick that I started doing a little while ago that actually helps immensely to make sure you have things the same lengths as far as proportions. Go back just slightly. Why does Omega have 2 G's? Because egg. Egg. The reason I did Canon, by the way, is because I knew his birthday had already done and didn't want to accidentally share a random person's birthday if they didn't want it shared. That's fair. But still, though, you don't have to meme on us so goddamn hard. Tail. I'm wanting to do something else with it, because I don't like the way I have it angled. So what I'm thinking is with the shell, cutoff for the shell, the edge of it is going to be here. So it's going to wrap down like this. Curl back up.
Yay, another stream of Mr. Funny Art Man.
Well, hello, Molly. Welcome.
I'm funny? Haha. Cool.
Oh my god, wait. So, okay, Wonder Boy, your question made me remember. But also, I can't answer your question because I'm gonna do a video about it at some point. Because for those who... Okay, so, for those who haven't seen it yet, last week we God, I'm dying. Last week we posted a new video on the channel talking about Ultimate Aliens. And really, I started it as a joke video because people have been telling us to talk about the Ultimates, specifically the sentient Ultimates. I don't know shit about it because I've never actually finished watching Ultimate Alien. So, as a joke, I was like, you know what? We're going to talk about the Ultimates, but I'm going to be designing Ultimates because I don't know anything about the actual sentient ones. So, in that... in that video, in the intro of the video, to introduce the video, because I like doing little animated bits and junk like that, I just am like... Good evening, Internet World and Universe, this is Orash, and today we are going Ultimate, and I smack my Omnitrix that's on my stomach, because apparently I'm a non-canon transformation. And it shows a silhouette of an Ultimate OR Ash, which I have not revealed publicly yet. Patrons have seen it, but not public, and I wanted to reveal it on the stream today. So, let me grab him real quick. Where he be? There he be. Mortal, fuck off. So here we have Ultimate OR Ash. For those who are unaware, the reason that this exists is purely because of Kenem. Kenem on my TikTok. So, essentially, a couple months ago, Kenem would jump in streams and jump in the comments section of some of my TikToks, constantly asking, hey, what is, if you're Omega Asher, what is Ultimate Omega Asher? And through the joking and stuff in the comments, I was like, oh yeah, he's like 6 feet taller than me, super buff, and super awesome. And Kenem's like, oh, so essentially handsome Squidward. I said, yeah. So that's where this design came from. Is that essentially it's just me with longer, better hair, more appendages to draw with. I'm super tall, I'm super buff, and I look kind of like handsome Squidward. Look at his grace in his face. And those abs. Damn! In the fact I have feet for hands for feet. So yeah, I came up with this very last second, because with the Ultimates video, I finished all of my work for it the day before I left for my trip last week, and like a couple hours before, or it was the night before I was having to go on the plane to leave, and I couldn't sleep, and I just kept thinking, like, I didn't have a funny intro bit for the Ultimates video, I'm sad. You know what, I have an idea. And I drew this up very quickly and sent it to Kuro, and I was like, could you make this the intro? He's like, sure. So yeah, this is the public reveal of Ultimate OR Ash. If I were to make it how I wanted it myself, I would not be, like, ripped. I would just be much larger and have, like, a giant Muppet-style mouth, but keep the multiple appendages. Ash had a brain blast. I did indeed. Gosh. And before anyone tries to ask, like,
Can you do ultimates of this alien, of this alien? Can we see what? Can you tell us what it'd be like if you did an ultimate for this?
No. Because with that Ultimates video, it did so well and people liked it. I'm gonna be doing more of them. Essentially, if I can, and it's gonna take a long time. Like, I'll probably be posting these same videos sometime next year. But I'm gonna be making videos, fucking doing more Ultimates for the rest of the aliens. I'm gonna try to actually finish making Ultimates for every alien except Alien X. Alien X is the only one I refuse to make an Ultimate for. He has arrived. Hello, everyone. I am OR Ash. Do not mind the fact I sound like Markiplier. So much milk. I wish I really had a version of the border of my stream that didn't have the TV on it, so I can just plug this right onto it. Anyway, let's get back to drawing. Sorry. Why are his pants falling off? They're not falling off. He just has the most chiseled V. Ash, say you designed Ultimate Alien X. It's just a PNG regular Alien X with an Ultimate Matrix symbol. No, because I don't want to support the idea of an Ultimate Alien X. It's fucking stupid. Let's take this universal reality warping alien and make him more powerful. I have a question. What is more powerful than that? And don't say multi-dimensional bending. What does that mean exactly? Like, what? Can you give me a solid idea as to how that would work? How you would show that on screen? Like, no. And if people ever want to fucking try to argue, like, well, it's not every alien, Ultimate Alien X needs to be a thing. Here's the thing. I can give you an actual in-canon reason as to why an Ultimate Alien X isn't a thing and won't be a thing. And it is because celestial sapien DNA exists outside of space and time. And
About to commission Ultimate Alien X.
Kenem, I would not accept that. I would not accept that commission. I'm sorry. What was it though? The celestial sapien DNA exists outside of space and time. So putting it in the simulation over the course of 1,000,000 years wouldn't do a single fucking thing to it. It literally nothing would happen to it. So yeah. Even if someone is willing to pay $100,000, I'll draw it. But no less.
It's no ordinary sandwich. It's a sandwich made with jellyfish jelly.
One.
Ultimate Crew, Hershey, Fro and Kellerman.
Oh god damn it. Those they'd have to commission me. Or I might try to make that a bit in each of the videos. I don't know. It would be hard to force that in without having them as like a guest host or something like that. Which with those videos, because they're design videos, I don't really need guests on them. Unless I did like a challenge type thing, like I did with Xander and the Pokemon thing, where it's like design and ultimate. I don't know how to make this tail work. It's because I have him in this weird-ass crouch position. That's what's fucking with me. Have I seen New Suicide Squad? I did. I liked it a lot. It's fucking 20 times better than the first one. Oh, I just realized I never switched the music. I'm so sorry. It is the end of August, so to me, it is officially spooky season. So we're doing spooky music. Have you ever thought how your life look if you never joined the Ink Tank? I would have just been at my day job and been depressed forever. I also wouldn't even have a computer. Wait, I just thought of something. This way I don't even have to draw his leg. Fuck you, leg. Nah, it doesn't actually work. God, why did I make him in like a weird crouch position? What if? Probably will not work. Ow. How do your clothes evolve? It's the suit uniform or whatever. The Omnitrix uniform. But all the ultimate aliens are naked anyway. I didn't like that design choice. That was really a thing I just wasn't a super big fan of in the Alien Force era, was the no suits. I like suits a lot more than no suits. I mean, certain aliens work better without suits, like Humungosaur, but still.
Celebrate spooky season in my area, but that won't stop the shops from selling Halloween costumes. Speechless face. The excuse to buy lollies isn't back up.
Dude, Halloween, it makes me sad that Halloween isn't like a international holiday. I get why it's not, but Halloween is literally my favorite holiday. So that makes me a little sad for some people that they haven't experienced Halloween. Or even like some people I know here in America, because like certain Christian and Catholic faiths see Halloween as satanic, so like they weren't allowed to celebrate Halloween growing up. And I'm just like, dude, the origins of Halloween technically aren't even satanic. Yes, they involve demons, but like they're not satanic. For those who don't know, I'm about to educate you because I love Halloween and I know about it. Originally, Halloween started in ancient Ireland, and the whole thing of it was that there was like a time during old Ireland time or whatever that people believed demons would go around to your house and like kill and eat you in your sleep. So during the harvests, whenever they had the most food, they would put like fruit and meats and stuff like that outside their doors, like outside their houses, and then like it would essentially be an offering to the demons so that they wouldn't kill them. Kids, being the fucking spunky little assholes they are, started dressing up as demons so that they can take the treats for themselves. It was a trick that got them treats. The whole thing with like the carving of gourds and stuff like that developed over time with kids like dressing up and stuff more, which I think it was supposed to be like, because kids were going around dressed as demons. Some people thought, hey, if we carve gourds to look like the heads of demons, the severed heads of demons, maybe that'll scare them from not coming to our house or whatever. And that's where jack-o'-lanterns came from. So yeah. That's your quick little Halloween history lesson. That's the origin of Halloween. It's really weird and honestly very stupid of them from back in the day, but I still love Halloween. The way that because people say like, you celebrate Halloween in the sense of like how they did back in olden times or whatever. Is that the reason? I'm like, no. The way I see Halloween is that Halloween, the one that I like, started in the 90s. Oh. That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. Which with Humungosaur, like, not all Voxosaurians wear clothes, so... what was I gonna say, though? regarding Halloween still. Oh yeah, no. My ideal Halloween that's I like and have been a fan of, and is the reason I like Halloween, is like the 1980s Halloween, where people go around trick-or-treating and dressing up. Like, watching Halloween Town and Scary Godmother and stuff like that. That's the Halloween that I like. I like it a lot. I love Halloween. Plus, I just love spooky stuff in general. My city is quite Catholic, but luckily has not been very serious. Only once there was a small proposal to disguise children as Jesus instead of superheroes. What? King of Games? No. No. Yeah, just no. I like Christmas, but not as much as Halloween. Which, stupid little fun fact, Halloween, or, Nightmare Before Christmas, I watch it both Christmas and Halloween time. It gives me vibes of both, so. So are you going to do some type of horrific Halloween fusion this year, like Octobear? It depends on how far I get into Drazen's list, and if he has something like Octobear on the list. Because I don't know what I would do for another bear fusion. People would need to throw parts at it. Ash does it year-round. Dude, legitimately, yeah. Which, I went to Walmart last night to buy a new bookshelf. Which I should have went to Home Depot. They have shit bookshelf choices at Walmart. But, when I was there, I found, like, a hangable plaque. That's a Nightmare Before Christmas thing, because they started doing Halloween stuff already, and it was really cool. It was only like $15, so I grabbed it. I'm gonna be hanging it right above the bookshelf I bought once I set it up. Thinking of doing like fire or something in his palms.
I've only ever been trick-or-treating once.
Really? Oh my god, dude, this is okay. I'm asking this in the sense of, like my Halloween experience. Kenem, how old are you? Because at a certain point, you can't trick or treat anymore, which makes me sad. Personally, I feel like anyone should be able to trick or treat, but at the same time, I stopped trick or treating when I was like 14 because people started telling me I was too old. Like, legitimately, I would go up to houses and old people, like the old people or the people passing out candy, would just be total assholes to me. Saying like, yeah, no, we're not giving you anything. Like, get the fuck out of here. And it just sucked. I haven't trick-or-treated. Oh my god, I haven't trick-or-treated in 10 years. Oh, that makes me so much more sad than I was. 16, okay. So you just crossed the threshold. Old people. I mean, Nailsmith, that's fair. But, like, still, though, it's not just old people. That was my example because, like, the neighborhood I used to trick-or-treat in most prevalently was old people. I tried a couple different neighborhoods after they stopped giving me stuff at that one, and it's just everywhere. It sucks, too, because, like, it turns into, like, oh, yeah, if you're an adult and it's Halloween, the way you celebrate is just go out and drink in a really shitty costume. That's all you can do. If you try to trick-or-treat or do anything else, then you're weird. And I'm just like, fuck you guys. The last couple years, me, Ignis, and Grace typically throw like a little Halloween get-together with some of our IRL friends from high school. And we just all meet up and hang out. Watch horror movies and such. I wish there was a place And legitimately, this could be a thing, and I would love it. I would even help set it up if it were real. Have there be a place. You can literally call it Halloween Town, but it's a place where you can live, where it's just Halloween themed year-round. Just a spooky little town. And fucking... God, it would be so nice. In that town, it's just spooky all year round, and anyone of any age could trick-or-treat, no matter what, and not be denied. I would love that.
Imagine being bullied with money by a 16-year-old.
Shut the fuck up, kid. God damn you. I don't have to imagine it. I live it. When I was 16, I was working in a skating rink and making fucking $7.25 and working like 16-hour shifts. It sucked. I hated it. I was a manager. Fucking horrible. Okay, so I've changed up the profile and shit a little bit, but I think it's still good. One thing I do want to change again as well, though, real quick, is move niche. Ew, port. Fuck you. How dare you. If you're saying ew, poor to that, fucking fuck off. Ryan, is Grace that one friend that's always scared when you put on a horror movie? No, that's Ignis, actually. Ignis is a little bitch. He doesn't like horror or suspense or anything. Like, we went to see, that movie Life, like the space thriller with Ryan Reynolds in it, where they, like, find a little, sample alien thing out in space, they bring it in, and, like, it starts killing everyone. We went to go see that, and Ignis could not sit through it. It was freaking him out too much. I find that so fucking funny. Grace loves horror movies. Like, every now and then when we hang out, we typically will hang out by watching James A. Janice's Dead Meat kill counts. Well, Ash, the problem with Halloween Town is everyone's going to want to trick-or-treat and leave bowls out for everyone. People just going to dump empty. I mean, if everyone's doing it, though, like, that's an agreed-upon thing that people would be fine with. Besides, I imagine that town would be full of, like, older couples and, like, grandparents and stuff that wouldn't go trick-or-treating and they want to be there specifically to hand out candy and stuff. Because I know my grandma used to fucking love handing out candy. I'm not doing a lot with his pants. What should I do? Ooh, you know what? How about I do something like... Because Eggman has those, like, little lines or whatever that go across his shit typically. Do it like that, but then add some spikes. There's just going to be a shitload of spikes on this for no apparent reason. Do I wear a beanie often? Fuck no. I live in Texas. It's hot as fuck. The two hats I wear the most are my little Jack Skellington IV cap that I wear literally every day of my fucking existence, and my Boney Plays snapback. Those are the hats I wear the most. I have an entire box of hats in my closet. Before, it was just a bunch of hats strewn across my room, but since I got back from my trip, I've been cleaning and reorganizing my room/office. Okay, Drazen, are we happy with this? Because if so, I am going to start doing the line art. Ash, if you look at your stream, your ultimate Ash looks like he has bug antenna because your TV app. Oh, that would have been perfect, actually. That would have been cool, too, to, like, the hat floats because of the antenna. For a Halloween stream, you should wear Rigby hat. No, if I do a Halloween stream, which one I probably won't on Halloween itself, because I did that one year, and honestly, I don't want to say it bummed me out, but, like, I don't know.
Good here is money.
Jesus fucking Drazen! You could have just said yes. Drazen. Drazen. Fucking hell. You've been donating on, like, my work streams too, dude. That's like, I don't even know how much you've donated in the last week. Holy shit, thank you. God damn it. I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna start doing the lines then. Also, you just toss it on there. Yes, it looks good. Here is money. Fucking, God. Halloween stream. Yeah, okay, so one year I did a Fusion Lab on Halloween night itself. And I don't want to say it bummed me out, but, like, because I streamed for, like, 6 hours, I didn't do anything else the rest of the night. I started streaming at, like, I think 5 p.m. and went until 11. And then by the time my stream was over, like, everyone was already asleep and, like, done doing Halloween shit. So, like, that was it. That was my Halloween. Basically, on Halloween is, like, when I like to go out and do more IRL type of shit. Relative to just staying online. Save. I'm a consistent professional money bully. You will take my love and appreciation for your hard work. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Halloween stream, gather your friends. You should watch a movie and occasionally take breaks to look at Halloween costume chat. Everyone regardless. That sounds cool. But at the same time, that would mean, like, restricting everyone to,
I'm a level 1 cook. Dresden is a level 50 boss.
Jesus. But that would be, like, restricting people to being at computers whenever really I'd want to, like, go and do shit. It's Halloween. Also, I feel like I made his head too goddamn small. Like, I put a lot of details, and it's just too small. Have you ever thought about dressing up as Ben 10 character for Halloween? Literally every year. Every year I tried to come up with a Ben 10 costume, but, like, never could figure out something that worked well. Because I almost never had money for costumes, so a lot of the time I would make my own costume. Or I would just, like, throw random shit together and be like,
This is my costume. Hi.
draw him next to a human. Well, okay, so proportional-wise, human would be like... That's a human compared to him. He big. So among some streamers who know me, one phrase I love saying for fun to encourage donating is throw the money, but it seems Drazen and Kenem beat me to beat me to that by a mile. I just throw pennies. Imagine if that's how streams worked, is like you physically get money thrown at you. It's just like, here's some pennies while I'm drawing. It's just, ow, fuck, stop. Fucking do an ultimate Orash cosplay? You fuck no. Should dress as Grandpa Max. Come on, we're burning daylight. I remember I went as, oh wait, fuck, chat moves too quickly sometimes. Remember I went as something really generic for Halloween the time I went trick-or-treating, but my friend went as Finn the Human because he liked the show, but also because his name's Finn. If I sent you 2 free wearable Omnitrix Ultimatrix badges, then you're all set for your costume. Oh god damn it. Y'all really want to see Ultimate ORAsh. IRL edition. I just want to do it like... Does that work? No, I don't think that works. Literally willing to send you a free product. That's how much I want to see it. Jesus Christ. Said actual 3 times? Wait, what?
Actually, that'd be a fun idea that the Ink Tank members actually dress as their avatars. Lol, imagine Fro dressed as an actual koala.
See, that's the thing though, is my avatar is literally just me. So like, I mean, if I got like a custom-made shirt, like the one that my avatar wears, I guess that could count as a costume. But my avatar is literally just me. Which, that's the thing that whenever I was coming up with my avatar, the reason I made it me was because I kept trying to think of making it something, and I just couldn't think of anything that I liked enough that represented me, so it's just me. What do you think of Celestial Sapien and Tentaku Star Fusion? I don't know what Tentaku Star is, so I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Celestial Sapiens, though, especially in fusions, because typically that just means you're adding a star pattern on shit. Something kind of stupid but funny I just thought of. You know how there's Calamity Ganon? Would this just be like Calamity Eggman? Avatars are hard to make. I've been through like 13 designs before getting one Ash made for me on my birthday. Yeah, that's true. I think we settled on being Deviled Eggman. That's what it was. He comes out in a giant booming voice. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? Why am I making this more difficult for myself than it needs to be? I can literally just do... Oh, so you watch Amphibia but not the Owl House. They're both amazing. I see how it is. You're biased towards news. I have watched Owl House. The fuck are you talking about? I love Owl House. With your fucking Amity profile picture. Like, I know Owl House. I love Owl House. God fucking damn it. I thought you were actually mad over something stupid. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? And also crush your bones? What? How would you dress like a... How would you like to dress like a girl? I hear that dresses are actually very comfortable, so... Amphibia comes back in October? Ooh, I'm excited now. Ooh, brother, I'm excited as fuck. I love Amphibia. Owl House is on hiatus as they finish the first half of season 2. Wait, really? It's on hiatus? The fuck? I mean, that makes sense, but damn. Something I've noticed that makes me very upset, actually, is and I don't like calling out Cartoon Network or Cartoon Network. I don't like calling out Disney, but I am. Hey Disney, why the fuck do you not make product like merchandise for shows that people fucking love? Like, I cannot find a single piece of like actually real licensed good merchandise for Amphibia or Owl House. Like, why? Why do y'all have no faith in your own shows? All you do is pump out fucking Disney princesses and fucking Donald, Goofy, and Mickey over and over and over again.
I think the only reason I tried to get into Owl House is because I heard a theory that King's Bill said, but I couldn't get past the second episode Bill.
Nah, that's a bullshit theory. It's the same voice actor. That's the only reason people say that. It's a good show though. Like, in all honesty, it was a little slow to get into, at least for me, but I'm fully in it now. I love it. Do, 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 do. Only because they want to make their way for Amphibia Season 3 and the Ghost and Molly McGee. Oh yeah, I heard about the Ghost and Molly McGee. That looks like it's going to be good. I hope it's good. They're trying to make it consistent while working on the rest of the season. That's fair. I don't know. Disney used to be able to put out so many animated series all at once, and in all honesty, with the amount of money and staffing they have now, if they put more focus on like doing a solid block of Disney Channel animated shows again, I think they would be doing so much better than putting out like 3 movies a year. Yes, I get the whole thing of like you can sell box office tickets and shit for movies, but like if you get a show that people like and it comes out consistently, they stay on it, they stay fans, and will want to buy merchandise. Like, for instance, I really fucking want Amphibia merchandise. Amphibia and Owl House merchandise. I want them. Hell, you could even theme the, well, they kind of missed their chance now, it being in Season 2. But they legitimately could have fucking made, like, Ida's shop of human goods or whatever as, like, a themed thing for a merchandise pack or some shit like that. That would have been cool. The rest of Season 2 won't come out until next spring? What the fuck? Really? Oh my god, I'm sad now. Why'd you tell me that? I'm now depressed. There's a fan that makes merch of shows like Owl House, Amphibia, or Mystery Shack on Twitter. I'll check that out. But at the same time, it's very different having fucking like officially licensed merchandise. Because like I want to support the creators of that show, and like if I can do that by getting official merchandise, I definitely want to. Welcome to my mystery shack. I'm actually looking up that Twitter right now.
Cheer up, nerd. Trying to fit my bully roller.
Fuck you. Fuck you. MysteryShack.com. See, because I feel like with like Gravity Falls, Owl House, Amphibia, and Star Versus, that could have definitely started, like, those shows could have started a whole new fucking, like, animated TV block for Disney, and they just, like, didn't give a shit. Is what it feels like, at least. Because they focus only on movies now. That and their Disney Plus shit. Like, Star Versus and Gravity Falls were coming out relatively the same times. Or the same time. But, like, not consistently. Because I remember trying to watch Season 3 of Star Versus. Was such a pain in the ass that I ended up watching most of it on YouTube. But it just makes me sad. Like, Disney could have had a solid animated block, like they used to. But no. Let's focus on movies. You guys definitely don't have enough staff or people to work on shit at all, because you're definitely not the biggest fucking corporate entity in the entire world. There's a theory that Edith's Grunkle Stan's ex-wife. Yeah, no, I heard that one. I actually like that one. I'd be down if that was a real theory. Or if that was a real thing. Nintendo is bigger. I know, I was making a joke. I don't know who the exact fucking biggest is currently, but Disney is up there in, like, at least the top 5. I imagine it's probably like Amazon, Nintendo, Pokemon Company I know is pretty up there too. Favorite spooky Pokemon? Go. Where's a Pumpkaboo? Pumpkaboo is pretty adorable. My favorite spooky Pokemon, though, is also my favorite Pokemon in general, Sableye. Lilo and Stitch is rumored on, or planned to get a live-action remake. Why? Why, though? They could... Okay, that's another thing. That's another thing that pisses me the fuck off, is that Disney will not give a shit about a franchise at all until it starts making them money. And then what Disney does is, instead of making more content of that series to make more money off of it that way, they'll just make shitloads of merch and do nothing else with the franchise. When was the last Lilo and Stitch movie? Or even show? But they are releasing like 30 new fucking t-shirts and toys and merch and shit every fucking day. The same shit with, oh god, there was another one that pisses me off. What was it? It's a, oh god, it's gonna bother the fuck out of me. I just had it in my brain and I can't remember. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. Dude, Nightmare Before Christmas is one movie that was made almost 2 decades ago. And fucking, oh my god. They didn't even give a shit about it at first. It didn't do that well in the box office, and they just chose to ignore it even existed, like they did with Treasure Planet and Atlantis. And we're just gonna let it die, and nothing happened to it. But it ended up being a cult hit, so now they release fucking merch for it.
Did you know that Big Ed's focusing on Discord and are making an edit of the entirety of Endgame based on the Taurus meme I made? You're Iron Man and I'm Black Panther. I think it's gonna be pretty dope.
Jesus Christ, that sounds hilarious. Make sure to tag me in that when it's posted. But holy fuck. What was I saying though? You know, Nightmare Before Christmas. They release Nightmare Before Christmas shit every day now. But no content has been made for it in like 2 decades. Which, in all honesty, I'd prefer if they didn't fucking fuck with Nightmare Before Christmas. Because they'll end up doing like a weird live action version or a really shitty sequel or something. Because originally, fun fact for those who didn't know, it was going to get a sequel if it did well. If it did well, it was going to get a sequel that was based on St. Patrick's Day. And I'm glad that did not fucking happen. Because god damn it. Stitch and AI, the Chinese show, came out in 2017, and even last that long, that was the last Stitch show. Yeah, but that's not even a fucking fully marketed thing. I didn't know about that. Meaning Disney wasn't pushing it. At least Atlantis got a second movie. It got a lower budget second movie that no one cared about, and they didn't advertise almost at all. With the second movie, to prove that fact, I was a big Atlantis fan. And I thought that was a fucking... Whoa. The hell is that? No, Drazen, can you jump on those? I'm jumping on them as fast as I can, but fucking... There we go. There's always some fucking bot shit that tries to pop up. Alright, cool. They're removed. Awesome. But yeah, no, the only franchise that they've been making like movies and content with going alongside with merchandising them has been Toy Story. And Toy Story I love. But the thing with it is like I wish they focused on different things from Toy Story, if that makes sense. Like, because my favorite parts of the Toy Story are like the Buzz Lightyear of Star Command and shit like that. Like, there was a Buzz Lightyear of Star Command animated series that used to come out on Saturday mornings, and it was great. Have they done anything like that in forever? No. Are they doing something now? Yes, actually. they're going to be making a Lightyear movie. It's just called Lightyear. That's supposed to be essentially that Buzz in Toy Story is a toy based off of a popular movie at that time, or whatever. And Lightyear is supposed to be that movie. Or more specifically, it's supposed to be a remake of that movie. Do I have my doubts about it and my concerns? 100% yes. Because they could end up making me not like Buzz Lightyear really fucking easily. But I really hope they do okay with it. Admittedly, I already am worried about it because they're getting Chris Evans to play Buzz. Not a huge Chris Evans fan. Okay, no, that's not true. I'm not a fan of Captain America. Chris Evans himself, he's a good actor. My thing I'm concerned with is that Disney being Disney, and they typecast people a lot. They're gonna have Chris Evans play Buzz Lightyear like Captain America, where he's like the fucking golden boy superhero or whatever, and I'm gonna find that boring. Plus the fact you're going from Tim Allen voicing the character to Chris Evans. That's a pretty big leap. I think, at least. Got a game called Oogie's Revenge. Yeah, I heard about that. It's not very good. Atlantis didn't get a second movie? What? Their plans for a cartoon show were scrapped together and made into a single thing. That's what it was! I could have swore it was a TV show. So that actually makes sense as to why I remember it like that. God damn it. Have I seen Free Guy? I did. I actually saw it with the ink tank whenever we were all together. We went to the theater. We had the entire theater to ourselves. It was awesome. People... They were saying they didn't like the movie that much. And that it's a bad movie. The way I'll put it, it is a bad movie. But I like it. I like bad movies. For instance, one of my favorite movies of all time is Gremlins. The failed attempt at a horror movie that they ended up just turning into a dark comedy in the sequel. Which honestly, I like the sequel more anyway, so... Oh, now I see why that looks weird to me. Okay. So Ali turns out to be merely a lantern. Just a con, need I go on, take it from me. His personality flaws give me adequate cause to send him packing on a one-way trip so his prospects take a terminal dip. And you're chosen to the earth to be here so long. Goodbye, see ya. Ex-Prince Ali. I was listening to that earlier, so it's stuck in my head. I've been hearing mixed things about Free Guy, but mostly everyone liked it. Even got a decent score on Rotten Tomatoes. In all honesty, it's not that great of a movie. It's not very good. It's not that well written. The special effects in it are okay. I like it because it's fun. If a movie is fun and I enjoy it, I like it. Actually, that brings up a, I don't want to say controversial opinion that I have. I don't think it's controversial. It's just a weird opinion I have. The opinion I have is that despite what everyone says, Back to the Future, those are not very good movies. I love them. I think they're wonderful, but they're not good. The writing in them is super awkward. The special effects are very subpar. I like it because it's a fun movie, and I like the stupid bullshittery of it. But I don't think they're good movies. Especially the third one. The third one was fucking ridiculous. Twisted felt like a better Aladdin sequel. I don't know what Twisted is. I loved Aladdin as a kid, though I'm not a boy. I know it was the first movie for boys. Help me. Aladdin is great regardless of what you are, I think. Oh, 1 second, you guys. I'm getting a phone call. What's up? Yeah, give me a second. BRB. I've returned to the scene of the crime. Kidding. Or am I? It's an A+ in my book. Best movie, use the original Disney formula. In all honesty, I agree with that. Plus, it's got Robin Williams, who's a fucking... just a saint. Owie. Okie dokie. Back to drawing this big old egg man. He's gonna kill everything in the multiverse. With eggs. Eggs.
An Australian holiday, Mr. Omega Ryan Asher. The Back to the Future movies are dope. So, Bob Booger would say, shut up, you damn nerd.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing that they're dope as fuck. I love the movies. I think they're great. All I'm saying is that they're not very well written. They're not... Okay, the way I would describe it is that a movie could be definitively good or definitively bad. It's all dependent on its writing, its production, its portrayal of characters, and the way the acting is executed. There are good movies and there are bad movies. Back to the Future, I think, is a bad movie, but is very enjoyable. It's a very good bad movie, if that makes sense. Are we going to look at the art in the Rust Bucket chat like last time? Oh yeah, go ahead. If y'all have fan art or anything, just ping me on it. Drazen in the stream alone has donated $300. No, he's donated 100. Also, I don't think anyone knows this, but Back to the Future had an animated series after the movie. Here's the thing with that, though. It had an animated series, but it also had a video game. My screen disagrees with you, Mr. Ash. I can look at my current... Yeah, chat revenue is just over $100 right now. I don't know what you're looking at.
Welcome.
Okay, let's see. So Back to the Future 3 is like Spider-Man 3. Yeah, actually. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, I will say, those are just straight up good movies. Like, legitimately, they're just good. The third one is not that great, but that was because Sam Raimi didn't get to do what he was wanting to in that movie. They forced him to put Venom in, they changed the story and shit. So that one I forgive. I also don't really like it that much. I like the whole stuff with Hobgoblin and Sandman. I thought that was awesome. But Venom in it was not great. I don't have fan art, but can I ping you in a Night Owl meme I made? Yeah, sure. That's fine. I like memes. Memes, fan art, whatever. Bum, 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 bum. Da, bum, dum, 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 dum. Venom was only Topher Grace 90% of the time. Yeah, right? Because that's definitely what people wanted to see when they fucking thought Venom was going to be in one of the movies. They definitely wanted to just see Eric fucking Foreman. Not to give shit to Topher Grace. He's a good actor. I like his stuff a lot. But, come on. What'd you think of the actual Venom movie? I thought it was awesome. Well, okay, let me rephrase. The first one is another thing I would label as a good bad movie. It's not a very well made movie. And they did change things on it because originally they were going to have a lot more screen time of like Eddie and Venom just kind of interacting, being buddy-buddy and arguing and stuff like that. And I would have loved to have seen that, but they cut it for time. It's not a great movie. I like it a lot, though, just because I like the whole back and forth that they have. And I am super excited for Venom 2. It looks like it's going to be much more true to the original idea. Got a favorite terrible movie? I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time is Gremlins 2. And people consider that movie to be garbage, so probably Gremlins 2. I'm wearing a Gremlins shirt as I speak. Tom Hardy himself compared Eddie and Venom's relationship to Ren and Stimpy. I love that, actually. I thought that's great. Okay. Jesus Christ. Why are there so many night owls? Thoughts on I'm Not Starfire? Oh god. I haven't read it or anything yet, but it does not look like it's being very well received. In all honesty, it doesn't look very interesting to me. It does look kind of just like a self-insert type of thing, which people do that, but like... eh. Thought it was cute in the trailer that Venom was cooking Eddie food and he was just a gigantic mess in the apartment. I thought that was... Dude, I'm glad they started the trailer with that. That immediately got me hooked into wanting to see it. Don't read I'm Not Starfire. Spend Your Time on All Tomorrows by Kozman. Shorter and much better. Okay. I didn't plan on reading I'm Not Starfire anyway, so... You know the thing that sucks about that too? Is that That's apparently like DC's first ever manga.
That's just the original plus 4 season Discord members. I've also done a Ben 23 one called What Hoot as well as an Albedo one and a Bad Ben 1.
God damn it. What a hoot.
I would love to see a sketch of a JurryRigg get thrown in Fusion. Just putting my thoughts out there.
Okay. I don't know what Ren Hyuk is. Possibly. I am partially thinking that maybe for Halloween taking some suggested fusions if I end up doing like a Halloween stream. I don't plan on streaming on Halloween like I was saying earlier, but like a before Halloween stream or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure Halloween's on a Sunday this year. Let me look actually. If Halloween's on a Sunday, I'll definitely be doing a stream the Thursday before. Let me see. Yeah, Halloween's on a Sunday, so I would be doing a Fusion Lab on the 28th, the day before, and Dumb Doodles the Monday after. So I don't know. I might do a take suggestions thing. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I did that last Halloween. Oh, Ren from Ren and Stimpy. Okay. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. That. I'm just imagining him with the little aviator hat. What are the qualifications to become a Discord moderator? I don't actually know, because I don't manage the Discord. If you ping a moderator, or if you ping a mod, you can ask them, or even Fro, but I'm not sure. I don't know if we're looking for more moderators right now. I don't know. Thoughts on Generator X? I love Generator X. I thought it was awesome. Very fucking fun show. I wish I had watched it sooner, though. Because I didn't watch it until last year. Because I didn't have access to it. But now I do because money! I bought it all on YouTube. Because you can't buy DVDs, because Cartoon Network doesn't give a shit about things that don't make them money. What about YouTube chat moderators? As long as I like you and know you well enough, you can be a YouTube chat moderator. And I trust that you would actually moderate instead of just fucking meme on people.
Challenge for you to actually be one where you have to draw Yu-Gi-Oh monsters off of name alone. Some of them get intense.
I think that actually would be really fun. See, the drawing challenge videos like that, I would definitely want someone else in it, if that makes sense. Like, I would want either someone that would give me the description so I can kind of bounce, like, ideas or just chit-chat with them while I'm working. Or another person to participate in the challenge with me. Like, it's no joke that people are already saying this in the fucking comments of the Pokemon video. Like, Ash is just copying Drawfee's video format. You know what? To be fair, yeah, a little bit. They have a decent drawing format that's super basic. And if I want to do drawing videos, like... it's hard for them to not seem like something Drawfee or fucking Popcross have done. Drawing stuff as stuff. I'm a concept artist, that's all I do. Thoughts on Rise of the TMNT? I haven't watched it. The animation looks really good though. Do you think generator what? We don't do Omnitrix transformation questions, Molly, because you're still new. It's fine. Do you think Generator Rex would qualify for an Omnitrix transformation? I know you have a vid about it, but I tried to figure it out myself and drew blanks. Personally, I would say no, because his DNA is still just human. He just has robots in him that build shit for him. He is still human, so no. It would not qualify. And that says me. Or me says that. I don't know. Whatever. Drazen. I know we made a joke about it earlier, but legit question. Do you have another bear for us to draw this October? Because I kind of want that to keep going, the Octobear. Because we did Bear Monstrosity, and then we did Octobear last year. We did it. We've done a bear every October, dude. Keep it going for round 3. We should never ask you again. No, Molly, you're fine. You're fine. Jesus. Basic idea is making up names of Benton aliens that don't exist and then giving that name to the other person. They have to design an alien based on the name. I like that idea, actually. Because, honestly, that's one of the fucking, the hardest things with designing an alien sometimes for me, is coming up with a decent name. Which, by the way, Jack, I don't know why I didn't say this until now. Your video that you put out on the My Hero Academia, Ben 10 aliens? Dude, what the fuck? Why are they so good? Fucking Antacid, Elastuck, Backblast. Like, they're really good names and really cool designs. My two favorite have to be fucking Antacid and Elastuck. Like, I like them a lot. Bastiche. You want the Collaborate? Oh god, is that the name we're going with? Collaborate? Is that what we're going with? Bear Monstrosity, Octobear, Collaborate. I mean, you could also put the pun of 8 in there, so it still work. God. What's your thoughts on how Cartoon Network pushes is garbage? I don't know what that is. Do you mean just how they try to push content? Really, it's just like, if they fix their marketing, I think they'd be fine. They just need, like, better ways of advertising. And to they need to fucking realize that 98% of their goddamn fan base is dorks in their 20s like me. And stop trying to push their shit more towards fucking a toddler demographic. You like my Bakugo impression? I don't remember it. From what I remember, it sounded okay. I don't fully remember that, in all honesty, though. Just name a time and day. I'll even call off work to record with you. Jeez, Jack. Maybe. I might try to set something up. I know as far as doing collab stuff, especially for videos, that needs to be full tank approval. If it's someone that we've worked with previously, then we're a little bit more lenient on it, like how I did that Pokemon video with Xander. But if it's someone we haven't worked with before, need to have full tank approval. Oh god, Ted from Ted. Come on, John, I don't sound that much like Peter Griffin. Which also, that's honestly the funniest joke in either of the two movies. Because his voice isn't just straight up Peter Griffin, which is actually funny to me. Like,
Peter Griffin has this kind of like, he has the more of a Rhode Island type thing where he's a bit lower in his throat, and he kind of like rounds his R's a little, or he rounds his R's. You can hear him say R more, if that makes sense. Like, if Peter Griffin's saying you want some water. But then if Ted's more of like, more Boston, he says water. Oh, come on, John, I don't sound that much like Peter Griffin. Instead of saying Peter Griffin, it's Peter. If anything, it sounds more like how Lois talks.
I'll pay that.
I can't poke 'em out of you. Are you loyal through and through? Share with me your secrets deep inside.
do you think Accelerate would be able to breathe underwater if he closed his helmet before going underwater? I don't know. I don't think so. Probably hold his breath decently, but I don't think so. Ash, that's scary how accurate that sounds. Your voices always catch me off guard. People forget all the time that I'm a fucking impressionist and want to be a voice actor. Granted, from talking with Kellen, I understand now that just being able to do funny voices and impressions, that's not voice acting. You have to actually learn how to do the shit, which I am more than willing to do.
I'll pay that. Ryan, your lowest impression is so good.
Not really.
I'll pay that.
The collaboration or the singularity. I like the singularity, but I feel like that would be like the finale bear if we ever officially stop doing them. I don't think that would work. That's like putting on a bike helmet for scuba diving. Exactly. Thank you, Molly. Perfect comparison. I'm gonna move this shoe down more. Make his leg just a smidgen longer. Just need to make Lois's voice more like in your nose.
I'll pay that.
See, if I do that too much,
It almost just sounds like SpongeBob, but doing like a Rhode Island type thing. And then it just sounds like a weird background Tom Kenny character. Oh look, I'm Tom Kenny playing a background character in something. I can't think of anything in particular that he sounds like this. He wasn't Clamps in Futurama, was he?
no, he wasn't Clamps.
Because like the I'll pay that, if you keep pushing it up a little bit and just take away the accent on it, it's literally just SpongeBob. Oh Peter. Oh Peter. Oh Peter.
It's just SpongeBob with a weird fucking thing on it. A little accent. Does that still work? Yeah, it still works. I mean, true to voice acting thing, I've heard some insane voice actors, my favorite being one from Danganronpa fan game, where a grown man was able to very convincingly voice a seductive woman. Dude, some people have some crazy fucking range. The closest to sounding like a woman I can do, they're technically female. I can do kind of like I can do Lois Griffin. I can do kind of Fran Drescher from the old sitcom The Nanny, like the
I'll miss the Sheffield.
which is really just a branch off the Lois still. But the only other female character that I've ever been able to do
Is LSP from Adventure Time. Finn, what the lump? My beans!
introductory manipulation we use is throwing cards.
That sounds actually interesting. It's kind of like the vector arrow ability that Medusa had in Soul Eater, but with like a magician thing. I kind of like that. Mr. Direction. I mean, if you made it a female, it could just straight up be Misdirection. I like that idea, though. It sounds kind of like Medusa from... Or Medusa's vector arrow ability from Soul Eater, which I'm reading currently. Reading the manga, finally. Yes.
My beams.
Do miss Doubtfire and Rob Williams' character. Oh, deity. I'm like trying to think of any Mrs. Doubtfire quote now, and I can't. Oh, hello! God.
Oh, dearie. Hello. My name is Obadiah Doubtfire.
Robin Williams was actually one of the first fucking things that got me into wanting to do voice acting. Because him being able to just switch in and out of characters so goddamn quickly was just so amazing to me.
Oh, Pete, don't turn me into a wonky trout, Pete.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
I both hate and find that very funny at the same time.
Oh, Peter, don't turn me into a ichthyparaboloid.
She's got the crabs in the door. Oh my god, I forgot.
Oh, dearie. She's got the crabs, dear. The toy under the bed is like a construction tool.
I can't do Mrs. Doubtfire though. You try doing the mask? Like Rocky Dennis? Or Jim Carrey? Somebody stop me! P-A-R-T. Why? 'Cause I gotta. Or whatever the fucking tooth sound he would make. Ah. Is the manga good? I haven't seen Soul Eater in years, but I heard the manga's good. Yeah, no, the manga I find very, very good, actually. For one, the manga goes for like 100 chapters after where the anime is animated up to. So, a lot more story for one. My friend does voices really well, including the mask and to an extent your voice. What, like my regular default voice? I would love to hear someone do an impression of me. That'd be weird as fuck. Can you do the Joker the way that John DiMaggio does it? I've never actually heard John DiMaggio's Joker, so I don't know. The Jokers wise that I can do though are like the
The classic Mark Hamill Joker. The way he's got that kind of like, oh, hello, Harley.
and shit like that. But then, oh, god damn it, Drazen, yeet 'em. Get them the frunk out of here. Jesus. What was it though? I can do that one. I can do the Arkham City, which is still Mark Hamill, but a little bit different. He's like the...
You fell for the old sick Joker gag. Whatever.
And then the, oh god, there was one other one. It was like the... Oh, of course, the fucking... The Heath Ledger Joker, the... Why so serious? You know, my father was a drinker and a fiend. Why so serious? Let's put a smile on their face. I don't know. That's a very generic impression, and I don't even think that I do that well. There are people that do it so exact that it's terrifying. You want James Arnold Taylor to do the Joker? I like James Arnold Taylor a lot, but I feel like he would go... I don't know if he would be able to pull off scary with the Joker. Because I feel like with the Joker, he has to be scary. He can be funny and he can be weird, but he has to be scary too. He has to have some air of he has to be scary in some way. That's the long and short of it. Because, like, my favorite version of Joker is from The Batman, the cartoon series, the one that's titled just The Batman. That's my favorite version of the Joker. One, because his design. It's amazing. But two, because, like, he can switch into being creepy really fucking quick. Although, I will say, I don't want to say it's the best definitive Joker, but a very good Joker is in Gotham. They have, I can't even remember the guy's name, but the character the dude in Gotham plays is Jeremiah Valeska, and Gotham never got the rights to actually use the Joker, so they could never say he was officially the Joker. But, and spoilers for Gotham, if you don't want it spoiled, it came out like 6 years ago. Sorry. But with Gotham, they never had the rights to use the character Joker. They had the rights to a lot of characters, but not Joker himself. And they had this thing going of, like, they can never officially have Joker in it, but they're gonna have, like, pseudo Joker characters every now and then that would make you think, is this guy gonna become the Joker? Maybe. One of them that fucking kicked off, Cameron Monaghan. Yeah, thank you. Cameron Monaghan went on to be one of those, like, just one-off Jokers, and he did such a good job, they kept recasting him over and over again to keep coming in. And at first he played this character named Jeremiah Valeska that, holy fucking shit, best definitive Joker, at least in that version. But then he ends up dying, and the whole thing with Joker is, like, he's an idea instead of a person. In the show, Jeremiah has a brother named Jerome that is, like, very, like, nice guy, cut and clean, he's not crazy or whatever, and Jerome drives Jeremiah crazy, and Jeremiah, who is played by the same actor, becomes the new Joker, which is played very differently than the other one that he was playing. But God, oh my God, it was so good. I love Gotham. Gotham is such a cool show. I like it mostly just because, like, seeing the origins of characters is always really fun, but the way they portray them in that show is so goddamn good. Like, Penguin, I think, is great. Edward Nygma, the Riddler, is great. God, I just like that whole show. Jerome was the first, Jeremiah was the second. Yeah, that's what I said. Didn't I? Jerome Valeska is the one that they visually based a little bit more off of, like, Heath Ledger Joker and the comic Joker that cut off his own face and then restapled it back on. Whereas Jeremiah was just kind of like a classic Joker. He had his face, like, bleached white by chemicals, and his hair changed color and stuff like that. He was a lot more of a calm Joker, but a Joker no less. The only thing that I'm a bit sad with that is that because Jerome dies and Jeremiah becomes the new one, whenever they do, like, a flash forward at the end of the show with all of the official versions of the villains, it's Jeremiah who's the official Joker. Granted, again, they can never call him Joker, but he's literally Joker in every way except name, because he's wearing the costume, he's got the fucking face paint, he has a character that's supposed to be similar to Harley named Echo. Like, he's Joker in every way except for name. They even have a thing where it's like he's holding someone hostage, and he's like, Gordon runs up, he's like, Jeremiah? He's like, no, not Jeremiah. No more. He's gone. It's like, okay, so what do I call you? He was like,
I don't know. Something new is emerging from the froth of what I used to be. Joe, J, Mr. J. I don't know. It's a work in progress, but
it's so goddamn good. I will say my favorite character in that show.
Bye, ASH. See you on Discord.
Have a good one, Fizz. Thank you for the 2. I will say I think my favorite character in that whole show, though, is probably Penguin, though. Either Penguin or Ed. Ed, I feel like they did some weird choices with him towards the end of season 3, but Penguin is just a little shit the entire time. I like him a lot. He's very cool. Not cool, but like I like his character in that show. He's presented as like this fucking character that no one gives a shit about and is treated like garbage, and then works his way to the top just to become the same type of asshole that he hated. Plus, in that show, they made like very good reinterpretations of a bunch of classic characters, but also they made a couple of original characters and like brought in other obscure characters from the comics and stuff. Like oh god, what was her first name? I think it's Christina Lee ends up being a love interest in that show for Gordon. And if you don't know who Christina Lee is, that makes perfect sense. She's a very like forgettable side character from like the 90s, I think, known as the Doctor. Or no, not the Doctor. Some kind of doctor. Uptime update. 2 hours of the stream have passed. Awesome. I'll probably go for like another couple, like 10 minutes at a max, because I'm starting to need to pee. Professor Pig. No, Pig is another character though. Oh my god. I just looked at the Rust Bucket chat. The Ghost Rider. What the fuck is this? I have to share this. I'm gonna pull this up on screen real quick, because this is fucking hilarious. So real quick, this is a fan art that was just sent via Discord. Oh my god. This is fucking ridiculous and I love it. And they had a little narration thing with it. I'll read that. Give me 1 second. There's something attack. Oh god. Actually, Tom Kenny's the answer. I should be able to. There's something attacking the new Townsville. Horace, call the boys.
Ink Puff boys, we need you.
Hyper Kuro, Rolling Insomniash, Powdered Panda Man, Ink Puff Boys Z. Jesus fucking Christ! The fact that you based it off of the goddamn anime version of them. Although I will say I wish I got green, but that's fine. Holy shit. It's ridiculous. I love it. I think I need to go bleach my brain. That's mean. I thought this was fun. You know what, guys? I think that's actually with that amazing fan art, I think that's gonna do it for the stream. Because 1, I've already hit 2 hours. 2, apparently the stream is lagging to hell and is like saying, hey, we're about to cut off your signal. But also, I have to pee very badly. So that's gonna do it for this stream, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you join on the next stream. I'm probably just gonna be doing another random work stream tomorrow, working on more Patreon commissions. So yeah, make sure you check out all the links in the description down below. Yeah, that's about it. Join the Discord, share some fan art such as this.
yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I am OR Ash, and I'm surviving. Are you? Peace. Also join the Patreon. Bye.